Hey guys, welcome back to Terraria. It's me, cool guy. People call me that sometimes. Anyway, welcome back. It's been a couple of days. Really having a hard time getting a consistent upload schedule. But you know what? That's fine. I'm still trying to get used to it, and I also went through a few weeks period where I just stopped uploading. So, I'm having a bit of a hard time getting back into the swing of it, but I'm getting better. Now, the whole issue of the world not saving, I never actually found out what the problem was with that. But I'm just gonna trust that it's working now, and I won't have a problem with that. Hopefully, anyway. So, the goal of today's episode is to fight, well, at most all of the mechanical bosses, at least the twins. Actually, I should probably beat them in order of the list, right? So I'm gonna have to fight the twins first. Which I am fine with because I find them pretty easy, actually. Now, one thing that I really was interested in, and I think I've used this before, but they did update it. Hey, duck. I missed 3 times. Anyway, the rock Excalibur. Pretty funny. You couldn't get it out of the rock, so you just brought the rock instead. A hellish entity of flesh holds the key to this weapon's power. Right. Would that be the wall of flesh? I think that's what that means. Heavy. No. I did farm a bunch with Armageddon while I was off recording. And then I ended up spending 10 platinum trying to get the Trinity to legendary, and I never did. So that is Terraria for you. Let's see if I can get this to legendary. There we go. I don't know how much that took. I also learned that this Celestial Claymore is still really good. Even though it does less damage, technically. Alright, so let's try this out. Left click to shoot several rock shards. Okay. Right. I think I remember this. And then right click to dive downwards and bounce off enemies. Diving into blocks creates a shockwave. Can I test that out on the platform? No, I cannot. Okay. Seems alright so far. Alright, I see why it's useful. You can also just do this and it's kind of fun. So you don't actually need to be too high for the whole shockwave to take effect, I don't think. Or maybe you do. No? I think it might have a cooldown. Yep, that's its cooldown. I like it. I'll put that in the 3rd spot. So, money solved. Money solved. Also got a Blade Crest Oath Sword while I was in the hell. But I can't even upgrade it because we don't have Souls for it yet. So anyway, I think I've got a good arena, and I could probably just fight the twins right now. At least attempt it. See if Calamity has changed anything since I've last done this, because I would not be surprised if they did. And also, what flask should I get? Ichor probably? Probably Ichor. Alright, so I have got everything I need, I think. Also, I'm getting a lot of people saying they like my monotone and depressing voice. So thanks for that. I wouldn't have imagined my voice would be anything particularly enjoyable. But I guess I was wrong. I'm sure it sounds different considering most Terraria YouTubers are British. I'm not sure why that is. That just seems to be a thing. A rule of nature that Terraria YouTubers are 90% from Europe. I guess that makes me special. So let's go ahead, take all this stuff. Yep. Make sure Armageddon is turned off before I start this fight. Alright, I'm nervous. I have not done this in a while, and I'm kind of out of practice. But this is a test run. Let's just put it that way. Okay, this is, I think, since it's Revengeance, they change forms really early on, and I have to get them both down to the second phase before they can be attacked. Look at all those debuffs. Ooh. Okay, this doesn't seem to actually be going too bad. But they do enter a sort of third phase near the end whenever they get on low health. So that's what I'm concerned about. Okay, Spasmatism, and it is in his third phase, I guess. And then I think if I kill Spasmatism, it automatically sets Retinizer into its third phase. So that's about to happen. Retinizer's in its third phase now. Okay, there goes Adrenaline. They must have changed Adrenaline, because it did not used to work that way. Hey, there we go. Alright, well that wasn't too bad at all. Mechanical bosses and twins. The biomechanical Watchers of the Night, originally created as security using the souls extracted from human eyes. These creatures did not belong in this world. It's best to be rid of them. Okay. Gain invisibility and rogue bonuses at night, however your defense is reduced. Yeah, no thanks. I see you have awakened Draydon's old toys. Once useful tools turned into savage beasts when their AIs went rogue. A mistake that Draydon failed to rectify in time. Cool. Terraria lore and such. And more paper tubes. Well, that was easy. A bit too easy, actually. Maybe I should do death mode instead. Maybe some other time. More importantly, we have souls and hollowed bars. I don't think I can really use the souls for much right now, but I can use the hollowed bars. I think. Alright, hold the phone. My family's bringing me Wendy's. This is epic. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, the hollowed bars. What can I use these for? Hold up a second. How did I not see this? Good for stamping metal plates and instantly fusing them, as well as crushing enemies. I might pass up on that. Oh yeah, the Flare Frostblade is what I wanted, wasn't it? Alright, let's try this out then. I think I can make it already. There it is. Flare Frostblade. Interesting. And I think it homes. I'm pretty sure anyway. Make Excalibur and make Gungnir. Cool. That's that. Finally. I am running out of money really fast. Look at all those swords I've got. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. It's not the greatest. Look at that. Nice. I guess I should do Brimstone Elemental? Should I do that or all the mechanical bosses? I think I'm gonna do all the mechanical bosses first. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. Should I try Destroyer? Oh gosh, this is gonna go awful. I already know. Oh yeah, it does track. Alright, let's start this train wreck. Destroyer in Revengeance mode. It's just lasers, honestly. That's the only way I can describe it. Because that's all it is, it's just lasers everywhere. Tell you what, would Rock Excalibur work here? It sort of is. Let's try this. Alright, got his tail. Whoopsie. I'm kind of just waiting for it to get harder. There's gotta be a harder phase, I'm sure. Or I could just get hit like that and take out half of my health. That works too. I'm cutting it close. Okay, well, he's essentially just flying now, so that's character development. Yeah, he's just flying. Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, it's significantly more difficult whenever he can fly, as I'm discovering. Who made this decision? That was a good dodge on my part. Did I get the... Oh, I did get the lore. Alright. Well, that's another mechanical boss down, I guess. Alright, let's read you. A machine brought to life by the mighty souls of warriors and built to excavate massive tunnels and planets to gather resources. Could have proven useful if Drayden didn't have an obsession with turning everything into a tool of destruction. But that is another one down. And more blueprints. I'm kind of going through these bosses a bit faster than I intended. I was expecting to get stuck on one, so far that hasn't happened. It's not a bad thing. But now I need to get some stuff. I need to make the charred idol. So just Essence of Chaos. This is the real pinnacle of gaming right here. Gotta say, Celestial Claymore, very good. I give it a thumbs up. Because nothing can get near me. In fact, it's kind of overpowered that you can just get it from a Crimson Mimic. I didn't even know this sword existed. I was just killing Crimson Mimics because I knew they'd give me better healing potions. Hello, doorbell. Alright, well, I just got back after like half an hour because I just ate and hung out with my family for a bit. And I completely forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, I made the Charred Idol and the Eye of Desolation for later. I am not doing this right now. And they definitely changed the sprite for the Eye of Desolation. It looks different. Indifferent. Also got an apple, by the way. Maybe I should do ASMR. You know, some people do like pickle crunching ASMR, and people actually listen to that. I don't know. I just think that's really weird. What am I? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I need to go clear out some area for the fight. This episode might actually end up being a bit shorter. I mean, I've already beat 2 bosses, and I'm about to fight a 3rd one. Unless I get stuck on it, of course. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Look at this hat. Yo, it's the Chippy Gaming hat. What a guy. Also British, I should mention. Referring back to what I was saying earlier. A very British man. English? Is it English? Is there a difference between British and English? I don't know. Anyway, ducks again. Hi, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. Alright, let's just go to the underworld. Ow. Forgot to bring my boots. Alright, so let's see if this needs to be cleared out. I could... lag spike. I could probably work with that. Yeah, this isn't bad. I will remove this, though. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Well, I'm not getting any younger. Whoopsie. So let's buff up and see if we can't beat this first try. And then if I can, I think that'll probably be the end of this episode. My throat is scratchy. Alright, well, let's just fight this before anything else spawns in. Here we go. I'm gonna go into concentration mode, because this is actually a kind of difficult fight. Alright. That's not an easy fight. At all. Well, that boss fight is gonna take some practice. I should probably just make a proper arena for it, honestly. Yeah, I should just do that. What I really want to do is just fight all the mechanical bosses and have that out of the way. Because at this point, if I did fight Brimstone Elemental, I would have Souls to Fright, and then I would have a pickaxe, and I'd be able to use that with Aquatic Scourge and Skeleton Prime with Chlorophyte and all that. And if I fought Skeletron Crime, goodness, Skeletron Prime, I would be able to fight these two with Chlorophyte gear. So it's a bit weird how that works. I guess what I should do is just do the twins, Brimstone Elemental, and this Destroyer, and then use Chlorophyte from there. So I'll at least be doing it in order of how Boss Checklist wants me to do it. Although I'm not exactly sure if Boss Checklist is right. So I'm gonna go down there again, and actually clear out a good area for it. Alright, so I did grab a couple more Calamity potions to help me out a bit with the fight. So hopefully this shouldn't go too awful. Hopefully. I forgot to make the summoning thing. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again. Hey buddy. Goodbye. Here we go. Go. That's a well-earned dub. Protective spell has been lifted from the cracks. You can now mine Chardor. Oh, golly goody me. I'm so happy about that. What is this? Chardor. Great. Oh, my heart rate. Got a bit close. I will not lie. That got a bit close. Leave me alone, buddy. Yeah, sure, let's get some Chardor. Why not? Hey! Look at all that. Alright, I'm out of here. Get me out. Paper tubes. Alright, that is that. That boss fight was very difficult. But now... I got a trophy, hey. Merchant house. Alright. So, Brimstone Elemental. Most powerful of the elements, bent on exacting revenge upon the bloody inferno that demolished her home. Finally put to rest, she will suffer no longer from the grief caused by the deaths of her people. Improve Inferno Potion effect. Okay, why not? And I got this. Summon weapon. Because one, they turned out even scary when you look at it in the mirror. Okay. Got a new pet. Look at that, buddy. My favorite pet. Apart from Danny DeVito. He's a good one. If you don't know about the Danny DeVito pet, then that probably really confuses you. I just realized something. That didn't give me any Souls of Fright. Does that mean they changed that? They had to have. Yeah. I'm actually pretty glad they did. Because that was kind of weird that you could just not fight most of the mechanical bosses. But still, unexpected. Kind of feel like I've done enough bosses for now. So Skeletron will be in the next episode. And from prior experience, Skeletron is actually difficult. So I'll really enjoy that. Alright, well, I've done 3 bosses this episode. So that is an accomplishment for me. Gosh, 6,000 damage per second. This thing can be ridiculous. Anyway, 3 bosses this episode. Next episode I'll do Skeletron Prime. Or Aquatic Scourge, I guess. Maybe both. Probably both. And I'll be able to get some Chlorophyte, and then we'll be able to do Calamitous at some point. I'm kind of speeding through this. Unintentionally. I guess I'm just too good at the game. Nothing really slows me down. And this kind of all depends on if my game decides to save this time or not. And if it doesn't, it's going to be really disappointing. But what are you going to do? If you guys like the video, maybe subscribe if you feel like it. And I guess I'll see you later. Bye.